And I'm happy to have found that. So his plan is to stop what's going to happen in Dahara as fast as fucking possible, and then hightail it back to Aidendrill before it's too late. Verna and Warren are going to take care of the people released from the valley, and Chase wants to go with them, but Richard tells him, hey, take Rachel home. You guys have been in a weird bath in the desert. You smell great, by the way, but you should go home and be with your wife, because who the fuck knows how long you've been in there? Like, ever since Richard has been at the palace, Chase and Rachel have been in there.
Chase and Rachel have not made it back since
the first book.
Chase's wife doesn't know Rachel exists yet. So, just throwing that out there. Chase is gonna come home with a child he's had a relationship with for like a fucking year. He's gonna be like, this is my favorite daughter now.
His wife's gonna be like,
she's your what?
She
grew
fast, didn't she? Wow. You haven't been gone that long, Chase.
The fuck?
He also tells Verna that they have to deal with 6 Sisters of the Dark, since they will be with a bunch of people not protected against their magic in Westland. Verna tells him that there will be time for that, since they are sailing there. Richard is already planning on taking Kahlan to get married with the Mud People, and then coming back to the Palace of the Prophets, to figure out a plan to deal with them. Maybe a little ahead of himself, but okay. I guess having a plan doesn't hurt.
Yeah, like it just seemed like 2 seconds ago we were not sure we were going to be able to get the world safe and Kahlan not dead. And now you're already like, okay, these problems solved, done, moving on, wedding, yeah, cool. I'll be back here for a vacation in about a month and a half, and then we can deal with some other shit. Like,
okay.
Oh, Richard, let's get through today first, bud.
Yeah, I get having a wedding in the back of your head, but that's only because you love her, and you're not to be blamed for that, but that's not what you got to be worried about right now. But the shitty thing is that the plan is you can do one or the other. And he goes, well, I'm just going to do the first one real fast.
So,
and
both.
Then just try. So both, yeah. Well, that's not the choice you have. Well, that's the choice I'm making, so deal with it. But again, for what, the 4th time this episode? Because Richard, that is the explanation. Because Richard.
Also, I get you're excited to like get married and save Kahlan theoretically and like be back together because there was like some question for a minute. But there was some question for a minute. Like maybe don't count your eggs before they hatch because like, I mean, we all know that they love each other. But you need to have like some type of emotional conversation when you get back to each other and be like, sorry I was a dick. Sorry I forced you to do something you didn't want to do. Hug. Great, we're on the same page again. Because, like, you had some bad stuff happen. You should at least address it before being like, yeah, marriage still on, right?
Yeah, it's probably the healthy thing to do.
Yeah, I feel like you should address things like that in your relationship when they come up. Just that's my opinion.
So Warren tells him to be careful and remember everything he and Nathan told him. Hugs all around, and then Richard climbs onto the back of a fucking dragon, which, again, I don't think any of these people have seen a dragon. So this has to be a pretty amazing sight for them, right? Like, Richard's the coolest person on the planet at this point, right?
See, I don't know. Like, nobody acts weird about, like, Verna makes a comment about his having strange pets, but nobody's like, oh,
yeah, but that's all it
that?
was. Like, dragon, weird. You know, I had one of them bearded lizards back in the day. Anyways, yeah, cool dragon.
I guess we don't know enough about the old world to really know how big of a deal seeing a dragon would be to them.
That's fair. I don't think I'd be this calm around a dragon. Even if it was a friendly dragon. Even if it was a friendly dragon that spoke and I knew wasn't going to hurt me. Still.
Even if you'd seen a dragon a couple times, you'd still be like, that's a fucking dragon.
Heart rate would be up the first time I saw a dragon. And then, immediate second question, hey, you ride her. Can I ride? Because, yes, I'm in.
Well, Richard put a hard no to that to everybody right away. Like, a couple people were like, I'm coming, right? And then he's like, no.
But if I'm her friend. Like, okay, I'm not going right now. We'd be like, hi, Scarlet, I'm Nate. You're the coolest thing I have ever seen. And then just keep the compliments coming until she either eats me or lets me have a ride.
Hey, Scarlet, you want to go fuck? Then I can take a ride?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
in the sky after
Richard's
the other kind?
on his own there. I don't think I could bring myself to do that.
You've never met Scarlet.
Yeah. So Richard climbs onto Scarlet's back, and he slaps a scale, and then says, to Dahara, my friend. Again. Firstly, like, when you ride a horse, you have to do the heel squeeze, right, to get it to go. Some people, like, kick, which I guess is not as good. Well, I'm assuming kicking a horse isn't good. I don't know. There's some nuance to it that I really don't understand. But, like, don't slap the dragon. You can talk to the dragon. You can't talk to a horse. I just thought, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean...
hey, you know where Dahara is? You're an intelligent enough creature to where you have the path to another country memorized in your head. And yet, he has the audacity to be like, "Wah, let's go!"
Yeah.
To a fire-breathing dragon.
I think the word slap does imply that he's smacking it in that way. Unless it's like smacking that ass, it really should have been more like a pat. You're right. Had the word pat been there, you probably wouldn't have been weird about it, because you've been like, it's just like patting her on the shoulder or something.
Yeah, don't slap a dragon.
But slapping her, yeah.
I mean, we're already joking about Richard fucking a dragon. You might as well be slapping a dragon too.
Yeah, I guess. That sounds like something else, but whatever.
No, I can't win.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, we would love to hear from you. You can get a hold of us at our email at podcastatt@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at podcastatt. You can get a hold of us on our phone number at 616-259-0025. We get text and email over there. And if you're interested in helping our podcast grow, you can help us over at Patreon at podcastatt.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye!